A Spokane Valley substitute teacher accused of losing it in a classroom of sixth graders pleaded not guilty to assault and false imprisonment charges today. Matthew Deryan was already having legal problems, including a recent DUI and a felony conviction for falsifying documents. But school officials did not know Deryan had been arrested. KXLY4's crime and safety reporter Jeff Humphrey working for you tonight. He joins us at the Spokane Superior Court, where parents gathered this morning. That's where they got their first look at the man who allegedly abused their children. Jeff?
And Nadine, that is because when we send our kids to school, we expect them to be safe and not terrorized by adults who have a great deal of influence over how our children feel about themselves. This incident out at Trent Elementary, a very rare incident, but definitely an indication that we need to have ongoing background checks for our educators.
Count 6, fourth-degree assault. How do you plead?
Not guilty.
Today, Matthew Deryan entered a half dozen not guilty pleas, including assaulting this couple's sixth-grade son. The student reportedly suffered a concussion during Deryan's alleged outburst that left Trent Elementary classmates crying.
He got a concussion, and he has nightmares, saying, "Ouch, please don't, that hurt, let go." Doesn't want any male substitute teachers anymore.
Before Deryan became a licensed teacher, he was fingerprinted and had to pass both state and federal background checks. But since that time, Deryan's been restrained by a judge from seeing his own children and racked up a DUI in Kootenai County. School district officials didn't know about Deryan's more recent run-ins with the law.
I would hope they would come up in the Washington State Patrol or the FBI checks. The problem is that those aren't done on a yearly basis, and so how we as a system become alerted to that is a significant challenge.
Since Deryan's alleged meltdown, the East Valley Superintendent Dr. John Glennewinkle filed this complaint against the substitute with the state office that licenses our teachers. But it was apparently the first complaint against Deryan, and right now school districts have to rely on teachers to self-report their own indiscretions.
They're not going to tell them, "Oh yeah, by the way, I committed a crime. Oh yeah, by the way, I got a DUI." They're not going to tell them that. It is up to the school district to make sure our children are safe in these schools.
The state superintendent of public instruction has now launched an investigation into this incident and some other of Mr. Deryan's activities. A DUI away from school, that is not necessarily going to end a teacher's career. After all, they're only human. But convictions for assaulting children, that is something that could lead to a permanent revocation of Deryan's teaching certificate. Reporting live at Superior Court, Jeff Humphrey, KXLY4.